I never went surfing on the deep dark web. I never bought a slave to come and make my bed. I never hired someone to break a rival's leg. So I must admit one time that lines would cross my head. No, all I ever did was make a Facebook page with interesting posts for people to engage. Before I knew it, snowflakes flew into a rage. Just started fighting in the comments like those morons that I changed. Some people just can't stand memes that make them think. So they lock me in the social media clay. I got sucked, I was minding my own business till I got sucked. Just because I'm not a state as chill. You can post pics that'll make a grown man ill, but don't criticize the candidate who's on the kill. Well, I never called for any acts of violence, not even when the arguments got real intense. You're playing a bunch of Nazis, doesn't make no sense. And for the record, I still don't like Donald Trump and Michael Pence. No, all I ever did was post a binding meme for anarchist teams to fuel their anarchist dreams. Cause I don't have no world domination schemes, and I don't need a chopper to get all those lovely commie streams. They say Facebook needs to be a safe space, but if they hated my face so much, why didn't they just click some other place? I got sucked, everything was fine until one day I got sucked. They just took the whole damn page away. I'll never submit to what they tell me to say, and if you think that's so offensive, well, I think you're probably right. Sucked! I had a girl named Andrea Cavallini. For short, I always called her ANCAP. She tried promoting liberty on Tumblr, but all the statists there were giving her crap. They told her she should move to Somalia. The same stupid argument we all know. But it hit me like a SWAT team on a drug raid when they finally forced her to go. Come back and cap. We'll set up our own voluntary world, and wherever we go, we won't need no roads, and you'll be my ANCAP girl. Now Andrea Cavallini's still so far away, and I'm still fighting all her battles online. And even if I gotta join her in Somalia, I'm gonna prove she's still consensually mine. One day we'll all opt out of the government. It'll crumble under its own dead weight. Cause dreams do come true. Darling, I believe in you. I'll always read you ain't out of vain. Come back and tap. I might own the Bitcoin in the world. We'll never turn right or left. Taxation will always be theft, and you'll be my ANCAP girl. Come back and tap. These commies everywhere make me want to hurl, but our love will always be strictly voluntary, and you'll be my ANCAP girl. Yeah, you'll be my ANCAP girl. You'll always be my ANCAP girl.
Hey guys, wow, look at what's happening here. 13th. No.
There we go. That's better.
Happy Friday the 13th, by the way.
Yeah.
And welcome to Liberty Late Night. I'm Mary.
I am Dave.
Yes. So we're here to hang out with y'all. And it's kind of felt like a little bit of a Friday the 13th today. That is okay. Hey, look at those comments working. Hi, Juan. Hi, Clint. Hi,
works.
Ray. I see you guys here. Yay.
It's finally cold down here today.
Oh, yes. Oh, does that say Steffi Cole? Do you go by Stephanie Cole?
Yeah, that's her page, Steffi.
That's our guest for tonight. So, yeah, she's ready to rock and roll. So, thank you for the hello back. Yes. Gay hellos are the best hellos. Hey, Ryan Seifert is here. So we have been stricken with there's Christian Liberty After Dark.
Heyo.
We have our home. 4 out of 5 of us have colds. So Dave had something going on last week, like stomach bug or something, and I'm just grateful that I only have a cold. Thank you, God. And the kids, they have colds too. So just kind of rolling through the week in a fog, pretty much. You know, hey Lyle, what's up? But I haven't been drinking as much, and I've also been going to bed earlier, so...
It's kind of helped out a little.
I guess it's helped in some ways, right? Hey, Jay!
I see Ray's here.
Awesome hoodie. Are you a Bills fan, Jay?
Hey, Ray's here!
Well, I heard it, like, breaking up and stuff. What's up with that? Not that it's you at all.
I probably have too many videos queued up.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
Hi, Aaron. How you doing?
Christian's in there, and that just overdid it. Hey, Aaron Hermes here.
Hi, yay, Aaron. We got Aaron and Aaron with an E. Yes, hello. How are you?
I was gonna try to fix this so it isn't so.
Was it last week we had Aaron Hermes on? Last week he's here to hang out, so that's awesome. Oh, the mandatory BRAP tests. We got to make sure that the BRAPs are working.
That's probably gonna screw up too.
BRAP.
That's horrible.
What happened?
BRAP.
What is going on? We got to fix it.
I think I have too many buttons.
Too many buttons. There's no such thing. I want Dave to get the John Cena button because I feel like that's just never going to get old to me. You know, like I want to someday introduce the show.
Don't do that.
And Dave says, you know, hi, I'm Dave. And then I say, hi, and he hits the button, John Cena. Like, I know that's super old, but I love it. Oh, dude, you're going to Ludachristmas. I wish we didn't live on the other side of the country.
I was going to go to that.
Yeah. Have a wonderful time. Have so much fun. Eat a bunch of food for me. Drink just one drink for me. Yeah, have a Ludachristmas. How awesome. We should go to that. We should just plan that. Just buy tickets a year in advance.
Yeah.
You know, buy tickets to fly out there 1 year in advance.
The name alone makes it sound like it's going to be awesome.
I know, right? Sheesh.
Who
else has a Ludachristmas party, right? So tonight we also have at John Cena. Like, it makes me laugh because there was a Peppa Pig one too where, you know, Peppa's like, and this is my little brother. And it just goes like into that. And it just, I don't know. It'll never get old to me because it's hilarious. Yeah, next year. Let's go. We're just going to start planning our travels for next year right now and book all the flights everywhere. And then we're not going to just cancel, you know, right?
We have flights.
Because we have flights. Aaron Kentner, how are you? How are you feeling?
I know
like
it's going to take video quality is garbage, and I'm upset with it.
It could be.
Doesn't it?
It does. It looks kind of.
It looks
kind of garbagey. You know, I mean, not like. It's not your fault or anything. I blame Facebook for everything. So.
It's not my fault.
Hey, Scott Peterson, how's Texas? Texas up in the house. Yeah, 24-second delay. I'm going to the tube, right?
24. Wow, that ain't bad.
Yes. Yeah, we should. You know what? We do have his one video somewhere. It might be on the computer upstairs.
Which one's that?
Christian said play Kentner's music or play Kentner's damn music. YouTube is best tube.
I lost it.
Yes. So I'm just catching the tail end of these YouTube comments.
Sorry.
That's okay. You're doing all right. I just see he's an emotional boy. Oh, hey, it's John Jay. Texas is nice and warm. Yeah, it's not warm here.
Yeah. I think what happened is now the ground's cold. So now the basement's
now it's cold down here. Yeah, like a couple days ago it wasn't, but it's just been the snow sitting on top of it. So, best tube is the butt. Says Trey over there on YouTube.
That's terrible.
I hope that I don't get quoted on that. Like, what was it last week when
Oh yeah, that
Bo came in and caught me reading his comment, but it really sounded like I was saying it. So, oh, I'm okay. Doctor said there's no reason I can't drink, so I'm going out to karaoke for my birthday 3 days early. Okay, wait. So, I don't even know what the date is right now. The 13th is your birthday on the 16th then? If I add 3 to 13. Is it the 16? 16?
that's some good math there. Quick math.
I can do maths, guys. I'm so smart. Okay, good. Have you been feeling okay, Aaron? You just say fuck it and go out and get hammered, That's how I am with this cold right now. I'm just like, I haven't been drinking. I might as well just tie a little one on, not a big, I'm not going to get hammered. But then I end up getting hammered because I say I'm going to get hammered. So
Because once you get buzzed, all plans are out the window.
Clint, what's up? I love when you roll in like that. Ray, are you laughing at me because I said I'm not going to get hammered? I seriously haven't been drinking. I had like a beer last night. We went to Applebee's.
Yeah.
Big date night because we went Christmas shopping.
I had some Dollaritas.
Yeah.
Date night. We went to Walmart, hit Applebee's.
Yep.
Used a gift card.
Yeah. Yep.
Only cost me $10.
It was nice.
Well, Walmart was a lot bigger, but
yeah. So yes, and yes to the 16th. Okay, I'm gonna write that on my calendar. Still have to work tomorrow. Okay, well have a good time. Go out and have a great time. Yeah. Is the video really bright? What? Trey has finished school.
I don't know.
He has. Or is it focus or sharpness? Is it our camera? Because our camera
being
weird.
I started messing with stuff because my Zoom won't work on OBS, so I hit reset. Now everything's reset. But if I mess with...
Wait, is it Trey or Juan that's done with all of his classes? Good for you, Juan.
the color, then I'm going to mess with the chroma key, and I'm not about to reset all that while we're rolling. Can I do that? That's a little bit better.
Let's see. It looks okay.
Yeah, we'll just go with that. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, cool. I forgot to hit apply.
Nice. It's all good, babe. So, what have you guys been up to? I mean, I finally started Christmas shopping, so I feel that I am somewhat accomplished. It being 12 days away from Christmas.
Hey, you've done good.
Yeah. Thank you. Dave is really trying to keep me on level, really. Who said hi? I can't see the name anymore. Excuse me. Just working? Where's Toby? Because that was for him. I caught it right there.
You're holding
in my
it.
hand. Gives me that. Do I know who that is? I know who that is. I don't know, babe.
I think I just closed the comments. Crap.
We need to have Christmas tree up here next week. A Christmas tree background.
Mm-hmm.
Because is that going to be our last show before Christmas? Oh gosh, excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I haven't drank beer in a really long time, so all the burps. Hi, I'm Jimmy Carter. Oh, hi. Oh, you're saying hi, Jimmy Carter. Hi, Andy B. Welcome back. How are you?
Glad to have you back.
Boo Christmas trees. Oh, boo Christmas trees. Why? Boo Christmas tree. Why are you saying boo Christmas trees?
That's not nice.
Jimmy Neutron. I never really watched that. I never really got into it. Maybe because I'm old. I'm like 10 years older than a lot of, more than 10 years probably. Let's not talk about that. It's okay. So, what are your guys' plans for the next week? You have holiday parties you're going to? You gonna do anything? Go anywhere? Are you traveling? No, they're from PA. That's normal amount of white after summer tan goes away. Yeah, I just am normal white anyway because I just burn. So, I'm either white or pink or red, so. Oh, you just
Heavily
got your
freckled.
own Christmas tree? Or heavily freckled, yeah. If all my freckles would just connect, I would be in good shape.
It'd be brown.
I would be really tan. Yeah, really. Well, because they get really dark in the sun. Like right now they're kind of faded, so yeah. You're staying home for Christmas? Okay. Are you going to be with anybody? Are you going to hang out? Is there going to be anybody there with you? Racist against Christmas trees. All right. We got ours set up. I let the kids decorate it. I don't even care. And they did a great job. But seriously, 10 years ago, I was all about put up the tree. It has to be perfect. Yeah. All the ornaments,
Not ruining
this. Yeah. And the kids would put, it was just David, and then it was David and Chris, and then it was David and Chris and Jane, and now I'm just like, whatever. And David's tall enough, Chris is tall enough, Jane's down here. You know, they all can hang ornaments at certain levels, you know. So I'm like, you got, it's all good. There's not like 6 ornaments on one branch, you know. And even if there was, I think last year there might have been with Jane. I don't even care because it's all about, they were having fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have to stress about it. I can look at it and just be like, look at what they did. This is beautiful. So
Family tree.
Family.
Hey, speaking of Christmas, you want
tree.
to just play that song now before we bring our guest in?
Oh yeah, since we're talking about Christmas, we have an awesome. I could get sunburned in January. That's a possibility.
Submission.
Yeah, and you could say that my skin does, you know, change color in the sun, but a lot of people's does, you know. It just gets darker, but mine just turns like this color if I'm out too long. Okay, so yeah, we got a submission from Christian, who is the host and our friend. He's the host of Liberty After Dark. So, and he's back. He's back now. So check out Liberty After Dark because he'll be on tomorrow night. I want to say 9 p.m. Eastern. Come in here and correct me if I'm wrong, Christian. But he is a fabulous singer, and he is fun, and he sent us a song to play for the show. It's Christmas related, Liberty related. I'm super pumped, so go ahead. We'll give it a listen. I already watched it a couple times, and I watched it with my son. Dave hasn't seen it, I don't think, so I'm excited. Oh, let me put my earbuds in. Fabulous singer, and he is fun, and he sent us a song.
There we go.
Hey, Laura's here. Is she here? Is she watching? Hi.
Oh, hi.
Seth Davis is here too. Hello.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
See how the audio is.
It's beginning to look a lot like anarchy everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5.56. We've practiced so we won't miss, with night vision and C4 to blow. It's beginning to look a lot like anarchy. Toys with flamethrowers that glow. But the prettiest sight to see is the freedom that will be on your own front door. A pair of easy-baked nukes and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Private security, brass knuckles and socks is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly believe that school won't start again. It's beginning to look a lot like anarchy everywhere you go. No licenses to be seen, not like they were needed to be. It's just another way for you to show. It's beginning to look a lot like anarchy. Soon the sirens will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the freedom that will sing right within your heart. Pair of easy-baked nukes and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Private security, brass knuckles and socks is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly believe that school will start again. It's beginning to look a lot like anarchy. Soon the sirens will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the freedom that will sing right within your heart.
Bong.
Yay! Thank
I need
you,
an applause
Christian.
button.
I know, right?
Got
That was
nothing.
awesome. I want to
fun.
applaud that. My son and I have been walking around the house singing It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Anarchy.
Beautiful audio quality.
So fun. So fun.
Sounds
Oh
great.
my gosh. Okay, I have a couple questions. One is, what kind of dog do you have, Christian? Because I missed it on your show last week when you introduced the pupper. And also, I want to say that Aaron Kentner wonders why that you went into the military, because you should have been on Broadway. Or a Disney prince, you know, like singing like vocals for one of the Disney movies. So, Oh, wow. Okay. Oh boy, the Great Danes. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? You guys getting snow out there? You know, we got snow, so I'm sure you got snow. In another life, you would have. Yeah. Okay, that's right. Yep, you got a great
What's up,
voice. Ryan Seifert says your voice is heavenly. So, and it is. It really is. I was pumped. Thank you so much for sending that over. I'm very excited. I was pumped when he said he had made a song.
His last song, what
Oh,
was
yeah.
the Star Wars Little Mermaid song?
It was the Little Mermaid.
Oh, Little Mermaid song, Disney.
Disney Little Mermaid with the pandering. Yes, right.
Yeah, that was good.
The whole thing, that was so great.
That was a neat experience because he started like making up lyrics, and I'm like, you should write a whole song and extra points if you can record it and send it in before the end of the stream.
And he did it. Yeah.
He got it made and sent it in.
Yep, it was great. I think that's posted too, right? Is that on Liberty After Dark? Christian, did you post that one? And you're going to post this one too. So tell everybody where they can find it and share it, especially if they're into anarchy, because
Yeah.
yeah, it's
You're
a good
into that.
thing. If it's a good thing, it's a good thing. Anarchy's okay. It's not a bad, crazy thing that I feel like I was raised
bad
to
as,
think
like,
that it
government.
was bad. Yeah, that anarchy would be just total chaos and but it's not. It's not. Hey, look who's here. It's Dadman, David Andrew Gay, and Ben White. Whoa.
Oh, is he
you
here?
are
Oh, he might not be
Go
able
to
to
my
talk
channel,
though.
click
He
the bell
usually
and
can't talk.
Yeah, well, usually he can't even log in to the Facebook. So, yeah, it's nice to see
your
you.
profile
Yeah,
picture.
nice to see you over there. Yes. We're going to bring on our guest in just a minute, but I do want to mention that the Liberty Memes $5 Charity Club has done some pretty amazing things. So if anybody has $5 that they just don't know what to do with for the month, you want to help someone out, you have an extra $5, you can toss it to one of the charities, one of the GoFundMes that is listed in the $5 Liberty Memes $5 Charity Club. One charity per week, one GoFundMe, and if you just donate $5 once a month, all of everyone's $5 really adds up. There's been like thousands of, I think it was over how much have we raised? Hey Kane, what's up?
I think you said almost 20,000 in 2 months since we started.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember the numbers. I
pretty big.
should have written them down, but my head cold is keeping me from functioning properly. So,
A little slow this week.
yeah, just a little slow this week. A
And
little
he's like,
slower than normal.
You gotta help me out a little bit, and I'm like, I ain't got nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can
I'm
barely keep the show
I
running.
don't know. But anyway, so check that out. If anyone can drop the link into the comments there. Okay, thank you. 11,452. No, that's, I was thinking
that's
that was
11
going to
million.
be 11 million. Sorry.
That's a big number.
Oh, okay. Ben can't comment over there. Okay, yes. I'm excited to see Kane here. How are you? It's getting hotter and hotter there as it's getting colder and colder here. Yes, Ray. It is. It deserves a gold medal because just watching everybody come together, share it. You can share it with your family, friends. It doesn't matter your political affiliation. You can share it with Democrats, Republicans, anarchists, libertarians, independents, people who vote for the Green
Dirty
Party,
commies.
whatever, dirty commies, whatever. You can share this group with everybody because everyone's just $5 once a month is the minimum. Everybody's $5 adds up big time when you have a large number of people that are donating $5. You think, what can my $5 do? Well, I tell you what, there's been people that have been helped out of medical bill situations. We just recently completed one for a family who lost their father and husband, it just awful stuff. So you can give, that $5 with everybody else's $5 makes a lot of bucks. So hi Isaac, how are you?
I
Oh my
haven't seen
gosh,
him in a
hello. How are
Hello.
you?
All right, we should probably. bring
Okay,
this
yeah,
person.
sorry. Okay, yes, let's bring our guest on. We got Stephanie Cole. She's a YouTuber and Liberty promoter. I'm excited to talk to her and find out all about her and how she got to be a Liberty lover of
Yeah.
Liberty. I don't know. It
Either way.
sounds bad however I say it, but that's what I mean, Hey Tim, what's up? Okay, you're right. You can't share it with the commies because yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.
Okay, we'll be right
With our
back. Yeah,
guest.
just like Dave said, but I had to say it again.
see.
All right, we are
There's a
back.
good chance that we're not going to be able to hear her. Yep, we can't.
Stephanie, hi- oh, I can hear you a little bit.
Oh, that's the
A teeny
problem.
bit. Okay, Dave's
let
going
me
to
see
raise
if
the
I can
volume.
Crank that.
Also
I talk really loud, so if you can't hear me, then
Oh
that's a bad thing.
I think we're doing good now.
No, I think we're good now. There
Hi,
was
Stephanie.
just a button down.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you guys. You
Well-
were so cute. I was listening to you just before.
Oh, thanks. It's super nice to meet you too. Yes. This is so wonderful. Okay, so I always like to start out asking people about their journey to liberty. Is this something you grew up with, or is it something you found along the way? And
You
how did you
know,
find it?
I did not grow up in a Liberty household. It was very like anti-gun, suburbia,
Ooh,
protective parents.
okay.
Yeah.
That's far from where you are now. Right?
Yeah. So basically around like 2008ish, a friend of mine went to a business school, and so he started learning all about economics and stuff. So he would like teach me stuff. And so then, I started watching like Jesse Ventura and Alex Jones, all that like conspiracy theory stuff.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I started getting into everything. Milton Friedman. And then I ended up going to like a Tea Party rally, I think in like 2009, 2010.
Mm-hmm.
And then that kind of led me in. And then I got into Ron Paul. I was super involved with Ron Paul, like 2012.
Yes.
And then Gary Johnson. And then Rand Paul. And then Austin Peterson. I volunteered for his U.S. Senate campaign. And that's kind of what skyrocketed, at least my like liberty mission. That's when I really got myself out there.
Oh, good. That's so
Yeah.
great. Yeah, that's really, we kind of fell off with after Ron Paul lost in 2012 and how they kind of screwed him over, and we just fell hard, and
Yeah.
I'm glad to see other people who didn't fall hard.
Yeah.
Well, I did. Like, I truly remember I was sobbing in front of the television screen when I heard that Ron Paul, was not going to make it.
Yeah.
And I just like lost all hope, and I didn't know what to do. Like, where do you go from here? So yeah, I was really down for a while.
Yes.
But I mean, Gary Johnson, he was good, but
Yeah.
not as good as Ron Paul.
I know,
Yep.
I know. That's why we are happy we found Liberty memes, because they are continuing the Ron Paul revolution, and it just
Yeah.
has that same feel good, like we can make a change kind of thing. And I needed that in my life because I was feeling really like, well, this is just it now. This is how we are.
Right. Yeah.
So what did you do then after that? You volunteered for a lot of different things, and I know you're on YouTube, you're on Twitter, which one did you start first, and what promoted you, like what prompted that, that you needed
Right.
to get out there and do something?
Well, the whole Twitter thing started with the Austin Peterson for U.S. Senate campaign. I basically was on there. It used to actually be an Etsy business page. I used to sell jewelry.
Oh,
So
wow.
my Twitter account used to be called Hug-a-Ties, actually. And then I switched it to Steffi Cole. And I was basically promoting Austin like all the time during his campaign. And I
Yeah.
would just like annoy the crap out of everybody and just like tweet Austin's name, hashtag AP for U.S. Senate. And then after he lost, I was like, oh, great. Like, what do I do now? Who am I?
I have no
Like, I'm not-
purpose.
I'm not just like Austin Peterson's volunteer anymore. I'm like a person. So I kind of had to find my own. And so I started like doing some volunteering for Justin Amash. And then I got into some like affiliate marketing with 1776 United. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to make this a liberty journey. And so I like started reading all of these books. I'm like, I'm going to take some time for myself, and I'm going to, be able to say my points and actually understand what I'm preaching.
Wow.
good.
Yeah.
And so that's
Free.
what I did. And
we should do
and
that.
in reading my books, I started like videotaping myself talking about the books. It was just like a natural progression because it
Yeah.
helped me learn. And then I started a YouTube channel because I realized I couldn't post super long videos on Twitter. So I'm like, okay, come to
Oh,
my YouTube channel.
yes.
And then I started cooking and singing and shooting guns on YouTube. I don't know.
That sounds beautiful and wonderful.
Yeah.
I think that's what a lot of people like,
That all sounds fun.
Okay, so you started with Twitter and then moved over to YouTube because of the whole video thing. Now, have you felt any kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it right now. I apologize. I have a head cold, so my brain's extra foggy today.
Okay. I just found out I've had bronchitis for 2 months. It's
Oh
okay.
my gosh! Oh my gosh! Pray that's not
Just
me.
found out.
Well, I've had this like chronic cough for a few months. I had a cold a few months ago. And so I went to my doctor and she's like, "Oh, I think you have bronchitis." So I'm like on prednisone and an inhaler right now. So
Oh,
I'm feeling great. My lungs are
Yes.
feeling clear. I can breathe. I can talk.
Yes. Thank you. Tim just said the word. Thank you, Tim.
Yeah.
Censorship is the word I'm looking for. Yes. And
That
I'm
was
also
no help. I just kind of zoned out.
well, we share brains, so if I can't think of
Shoot.
anything, we both can't think of anything. So Tim saved the day with the word censorship. Have you had any struggles with censorship in those platforms? Are you on Facebook? Have you felt any of that? Because I know they're heavy-handed, with
Oh yeah, really
like
bad on Facebook.
anything that is liberty or not the left, I guess I should say.
I was only like temporary banned from Facebook during the Ron Paul campaign because I used to message people, like spam them all these like Ron Paul facts.
Okay.
And so I think Facebook caught on to me and they were like, "Oh my God, this girl is crazy." And so then I think I was like, I couldn't message people. I don't really know what they did to me.
Kind of muted.
But yeah, I mean, during the Austin Peterson campaign days, I think it kind of limited how many people I could message also if I was like messaging businesses to try to advertise for him. But like on Twitter, I've never been in jail per se. There was one day where I like retweeted too many times, and so it limits you to how many retweets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
So, yeah, but no, I don't know. Nobody seems to really bother me much.
Well, that's good.
yeah, we're relatively new to Twitter, so it's like
Yeah.
I didn't even know if there was a Twitter jail. Hey,
Twitter
Maria.
jail. Hi, Maria.
Yo, yeah, there is. I just don't know how to get there.
Well, we could probably give you some pointers. We
Yeah,
have friends who've
we
been in
know some
Facebook
people.
jail quite a bit.
Longtime felons.
Yeah. Sad to say, though, one of them got put into the Facebook jail for 37 days for sharing a GoFundMe that we were trying to get going in our group. So it's like, that's, spreading charity and talking to people about it is apparently not okay. So, oh, Maria is here. Are you drinking anything, Maria? What are you having?
I know Maria.
You know
Hi.
Maria, all
Yeah, she's
right.
part of our morning crew.
I
One of
want to
my
be.
friends.
I want to be a part of that morning crew, but that is so early. I'm
Yeah.
trying. I'm working on it. I'm
If I wasn't
really
at work,
working
I
on
wouldn't be
it.
up either.
Well, you guys are in Eastern time zone as well. So really for us, it's like 7 a.m.,
Yeah.
Okay.
when we're in that radio chat. So it's
Yeah.
not too bad.
Oh, I'm going to get in there, though. I swear. I'm going to get better. And I've been trying really hard. It's just this head cold has been really keeping me down and making me...
Betty's like, I'm gonna go in. I'm like, go in and say first.
Yeah.
I'm like, but you got to get up early and you got to be quick because I'm not gonna wait around for you.
Yeah. So Dave always has to be first. So, Chris said that he promoted Austin Peterson, and I know Aaron Kentner in here also likes Austin Peterson. So
Yeah, he joined a lot of us together.
Yeah.
It truly is amazing how many friendships I've made from his campaign.
Oh, that's so great.
I also know in our group
Yeah.
he's kind of polarizing too. There's a lot of love there.
Well, it's one or the other. I
Like-
think, yeah.
People, will bicker with each other, but in the end, we all love each other.
Yes.
We're just
yes.
like a big family. Truly.
Now, let me ask about, the holidays and stuff. When you get together with your family, speaking of bickering, how does it go? Do you guys talk about politics, or is that just a big no-no?
Well, my sister's going to be coming into town for the holidays. She lives in California. I actually went to go visit her for Thanksgiving. But I actually have a book about global warming that she gave me that she would like me to read. It's kind of been sitting on my desk, and I told her I would read it.
You didn't,
Haven't
set it
done
on
a
fire?
review on that one yet.
No, I mean, my sister and I, she's very liberal, and we go back and forth, but the way that we can get along is I just try to listen to her. I try not to start yelling anymore. I used to call her a lot of names. I called her crazy, but it just didn't help.
Yeah.
So I just try to stay calm.
That's hard.
Yeah.
In the face of some of the stuff that some of them say, it's like, really? Well then.
Do you realize what you're saying?
Yeah.
I think especially with my trip to California, I realized, I mean, I understand the passion behind a lot of these things. I get it, you know, like the environment is important, you know, so I totally salute that. But it's just how they go about doing these things, how they go about protecting the environment. You know,
Right.
personally, sure, I'd like to recycle, sure, I'd like to compost, but I don't want to force people to do it.
Right.
So it's just, we just have differing viewpoints of how to fix the issue.
Exactly. That's why I think a lot of people have good intentions. Like they want to help, like they think they're helping, but creating laws and forcing your opinion on people, you know, making them do something is just not the way to go about it.
The way.
You know, yeah, this is not the way.
Right. Yeah, like I was on this farm tour when I was in California, and the guy who was leading the tour, he started bashing this business, you know, that was unwilling to like reduce the costs for this guy. And he's like, oh my God, I can't believe him. All he cares about is money. And I'm sitting there like, okay, dude, you just don't get it.
Yeah.
Things cost money. But I wasn't about to start yelling at him at a petting zoo.
No. That would
Not
make,
the place for this.
yeah.
No.
That would not the place. One of the worst places for it, actually. Okay, Sean says too, recycling and composting are good things to do, but no need to make people do it, and that's exactly it. And I think if maybe there was a more loving approach to it instead of like forcing people to do it. How many people would wear seatbelts even if it wasn't the law? I would still wear my seatbelt even if it wasn't the law, you know?
Yeah.
And people who
Yeah, I
don't wear
would.
their seatbelt, even if it is the law, they still don't wear their seatbelt. You know what I mean? They just don't want to wear a seatbelt. So,
Right.
I think that
Just like people who ride motorcycles. I mean, a lot of people hate wearing helmets, and
Yes.
it's the law in a lot of states.
Yep.
But some people just say, you know what? If I fly over, I die, and that's okay with me.
Right, and that should be their choice. And in Pennsylvania, where we live, they did make that. They took that away, where you now have the option you can wear a helmet or not wear a helmet. And I saw a lot of people going without a helmet. But hey, that's your choice, you know. And I don't even really want to get on a motorcycle anyway, because just even falling off a regular bike like hurts.
Yeah.
I might be
I
so
still
fragile.
I still have a scar on my chin from falling off my bike when I was like 7.
Oh, I have one of those. I have one of those too. I do.
Yeah. We all have it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh
yeah,
my gosh, this is
I
great.
cut 6-pack rings also.
Oh yes, okay. So yes,
And the whole time I'm like, stupid animals.
yes, cutting the.
See, it's like libertarians do care about the environment.
Exactly.
We really do.
Yep. And we care about people. We care.
Yeah.
I think we get a bad rap.
We like to give.
Yes, absolutely.
Libertarians are some of the most giving people I have ever met. Like if there was someone in crisis and they like post out on Facebook or something, people just like start coming and they're like, oh, I can help you, you know,
Yep.
please let me talk to you. Let me give you my phone number.
Yep. I have goosebumps right now because
that's our group. That's
our group. Yeah, that is the community that we are a part of, and it is amazing because I see where people say like, "Oh, libertarians and hoarding their money and don't tell me what to do and all this
I
stuff."
just
And
don't
it's
want you to take it.
right? Yeah, I'm like, I will give it, just don't take it. You know, threaten me with jail time if you can't take money out of my paycheck. You know, but yes, I totally.
We see it every day in our groups, in the Liberty Memes groups.
Yep. Oh, look at all these people cutting the rings. It's not a law, but we're all cutting the,
And with
the
chin
6-pack.
scars.
Save the ducks.
Save the ducks, right? Lefties don't need to give. The government will tax for them. Yeah. Yes. It's a shame. It really is a shame that I did read a comment somebody said, and I want to ask you your opinion on this, Stephanie.
Look at all these tree-hugging libertarians.
Somebody said, "Oh, what if there is no government? How would there be school or roads or this or that?" And I was like, "Wow, this person's deep in it, you know, like that we couldn't exist without the government." So what happens when someone says to you, like, "Well, what about schools or what about roads?" You know, I mean, I'm sure you get that one. What about the roads?
I would point them to, I actually have it on my bookshelf, For a New Liberty by Rothbard. That book truly is like the anarchist, well, it's the libertarian manifesto, but Rothbard was an anarchist. And so he goes through, how would life work if everything was privatized?
That's
how
beautiful.
would people drive on roads?
Oh, neat. What's
Can
that one called?
Can I gift that to everybody? What is that called? For?
Here, let me
Oh, good. Yeah, yeah. Please.
get it here.
Hi, O'Brien.
Okay. Oop, there we go. For a New Liberty
Awesome.
For a New
by
Liberty.
Rothbard.
Okay.
I need to start
Yep.
reading.
Yeah,
I need
great
to-
book. I mean,
yeah.
it may look huge, but I actually bought the big reader version for old people by accident. And so it just has really big letters.
I'll probably
You don't
buy
need
that
glasses
version.
to read it.
I'll probably
Yeah.
buy that version. Not that I'm old or my eyes are bad, but
It'd be
I
good
just
for the kids.
Yeah, I just feel, I like a big. Yeah, I like bigger print. Okay, so that is wonderful. I would love to buy that and gift that to a bunch of people.
Yeah, but basically, things would still go the same as they do with government, only
Mhm.
better.
Only
Only
better.
better.
Yeah. Could you
Exactly.
imagine if like there's accountability,
Yeah.
and quality mattered, and
Oh, Aaron's wearing his Do You Even Rothbard shirt.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, I'm an advocate for homeschool. I went to
Yay.
private schools
Yes.
a lot of my life growing up. And if there was actually competition, real free market competition, that would bring the prices down.
Right.
We would not
Yeah.
feel like things are too expensive and that we need the government to help us pay for stuff.
Yeah, it's really frustrating when people think that, we just need more government to fix it. And I'm like, but isn't that how we got here? Get them out of it,
And with roads, our roads are not free. We pay for them.
Right.
And
So
they're
in a
horrible.
And they're
private
awful.
school, there would be some sort of toll system, or if you live in a certain county, you would pay. I mean, there's
Mhm.
all different ways of collecting money for roads, and Rothbard goes into that in his book.
Yeah, you just subscribe. Everything's a subscription.
I'm going to
Right.
get that book and read that. We
You
have 3
subscribe
kids.
to the road.
We have 3
Subscribe
kids,
to
and
school.
we homeschool. And so I don't have a lot of quiet time to read, and I need quiet to read. Otherwise, I'm reading the same paragraph over and over and over again, and
Sure, your
it's
mind's
not
always-
going in. Yeah, because I'm listening.
Yeah.
He's making that noise. Somebody
I
fall. I'm
experienced
waiting for
that.
the ouch or the cry. But I like what you said, that you decided to just start reading. Now I saw.
Yeah.
And I don't know when this was, but you read Atlas Shrugged.
Oh, that was just recently.
I did.
That's
Yep,
heavy.
I was editing my book review video before I started with
Okay.
you guys tonight.
That's a
Yeah, that'll be
big-
coming out tomorrow.
That's a very dense
That's a
book.
that's intimidating to me.
I got
That
about a third of a way through it.
I'm pretty sure I would not finish
Yeah.
it within 3 years probably it would take me.
Yeah, it's like once you're done with it, you totally realize that it was worth it. But while you're going through it, you just feel like you're on the longest car ride ever, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Are we there yet? Are we there yet?" But this book seriously makes me want to go on a cross-country train ride through Amtrak.
Oh my.
I mean, it is the best advertisement ever for the train industry.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Because most of the book takes place on a train or at railroads.
See, Anthem. I read that
Anthem,
one.
I didn't read that one. No. Did you read
That one was
Anthem?
okay.
No, I have an Anthem comic book though that I got from YaleCon.
Comic book?
Oh,
I need
nice.
to read this. Yeah, I don't. It's like a comic version.
Graphic novel.
Oh, very cool.
Pretty cool.
That's rad.
That's really great. So how long
Yeah, but-
ago? Oh, go ahead. I was going to say something.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I only started reading because I kind of felt stupid when I would talk to a lot of libertarians.
Mhm.
Because the thing about libertarians is they can sound extremely intellectual and almost like they're talking down to you.
Mhm.
And so I would feel inferior. So I didn't want to feel that way anymore. So I'm like, I'm gonna make myself smart.
Go girl. That's how I feel. Like Dave and I are like, well, you know what? We're here to learn. We started out just talking to people, and I don't know a ton, but I know I want to be free.
We kind of
Yeah,
I know some things, but not a lot, and it's nice to learn from other people. So this is like,
yeah,
good for us.
we lean into our ignorance on this show and just kind of let people explain things to us, because maybe
yeah,
there's people
tell
that are
me
watching
more.
that need that explanation. That may
And that's
Oh, the
okay.
Tuttle Twins version.
Yeah.
Tuttle Twins. I have to say,
Yes.
Tuttle Twins, amazing. If you have,
And nobody knows how to make a pizza
I saw
too.
you just got
That's
that one.
great.
yes, Yes. I have to get. I should order that one for Christmas.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, yes,
Yeah.
let's order that one.
Yeah,
because...
Julie came on here when she was promoting that book. That was
Oh,
kinda neat.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yep.
love her.
yeah, 2012. That was one people I watched a lot on YouTube. Was
Yes.
Julie.
She's so great. I mean, really, I just love her videos and how she just is so into it, and she'll just say all the things I'm feeling. I'm like, thank you.
She'll
Thank
smear
you.
makeup all over her
Kind
face.
of who I aspire to be.
Great.
You know, like I want to be that, down to earth Liberty girl that's quirky and fun,
Yeah.
and genuine. Because there's so many, Liberty people who are just all about the sex appeal and, their looks and stuff. But it's like I want it to
This
be
guy
about my
right
brains
here.
and my sense of humor.
That's all I got going.
No. I think that's wonderful. I do. I think that's so. I think you're inspiring me to just, even if it takes me a long time to read a book, I have to
get
just
learned a
say,
little bit.
like, just read the damn book, Mare. Right? I
Yeah.
mean, just read it no matter how long it takes.
Get it in there.
Yeah.
Trust
even if
me,
it's-
people even make me feel inferior about it. Like I had someone say, "Oh, it took me a week to read Atlas Shrugged," and I was like, "I don't know if I believe that, but that's great."
Do you have nothing else going on
Yeah.
in your life? Did you
Yeah.
sit there and
Pound that down in a week. You must be a thrill at parties.
Yeah.
There's so many people out there that can make you feel self-conscious, even if you're
Sure.
trying to better yourself. You're like, you know what? Just be happy for me. I'm
Yep.
trying.
Yes. And that's how we feel here. We're comfortable talking to people and asking,
No ego.
Yeah. Who is that now?
Yeah,
Can you
that
explain
happens
that
a lot.
more?
They'll
Yeah.
reference somebody that everybody knows, and I'm like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Right. It's okay to say I don't know.
It
Yep.
is.
Yeah.
And that's, I think people need to understand that they can say that. And if someone laughs or jokes or makes them feel bad about it, well, don't listen to that person, because there are people out there who do want to help you learn and teach you and talk.
As we
about
should be.
it, as we should be,
Yes.
spreading the Liberty message. Now, when did you start? We talked about Twitter and YouTube. When did you start? What year was that you started doing Twitter, and then what year YouTube?
So Twitter was at the beginning of Austin Peterson's campaign, which was probably like 2016, 2017. That's when I started
Okay.
becoming more active.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. And then YouTube, I actually was just looking at my videos the other day. They were only 9 months ago I started doing them.
Oh my gosh. That's so great.
Yep.
So you do other things. You do, book reviews, and you said you do cooking?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff do you like to cook?
Well, this whole Liberty journey is just kind of a learning journey in general for me. So I kind of sucked at cooking and I wanted to learn how to cook. And I was like, how can I do cooking and Liberty? I look up recipes of basically Liberty figures. So like, Thomas Jefferson, Calvin Coolidge, things like that. And I cook things that they would make a long time ago. So it helps me learn the history and it helps me learn the cooking skills.
There's a Paul cookbook. Don't we
Wow.
have that?
Ron Paul cookbook?
Yeah, Ron Paul cookbook. I made his favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe.
Nice.
Oh,
I think
Exactly.
we have that. I think we have
Yep. So I learned facts about these people while I'm cooking. And so, yeah, I made some cornmeal muffins from Calvin Coolidge, the Ron Paul cookies. I made some pumpkin bread recently. Oh, gosh, whose pumpkin bread was it? I can't even remember. I make so many things, I can't even remember. But in the coming weeks, I think I'm going to make some stuff from Thomas Jefferson.
That'll be
That's so fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Maria says, will Steffi hang out with
The
bees this summer?
Oh, bees! Yeah, I do beekeeping on the side. It's
Oh
just
my
kind of
gosh!
a hobby.
Sheesh, that would have helped with the
Wow.
promo meme.
Wow.
I couldn't
Oh,
think
you
of
could have-
anything.
You could have done bees. Yes. Hi, David.
I was really trolling your profile hard, looking for any interests or anything, because I never have
Oh.
ideas of what to make for the
He
little
likes
meme.
to make memes for the show, like to
Oh.
promote it and stuff. So
Yeah, those are really, really cute. I liked the one because it was all about books. And
Yeah.
look, behind me, there's all books.
Yeah,
So it's
shelves.
yes,
interesting.
that's
Yeah.
great. So about the beekeeping, are you going to be doing any kind of bee videos, or have you done bee videos?
I've taken pictures and I've done a few videos. I don't have beehives myself. I have a friend who has beehives. So I just kind of help out
That's
and
fun.
and just go in the hive whenever he does.
Wow.
Neat.
Yeah. It's interesting, but I will not go without a suit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am always suited in
Oh, I
my
was gonna
white
say.
armor.
Like,
Oh,
can they
is
smell
he
fear?
going in raw?
Can they
Yeah,
smell
no.
fear? Because
Yeah.
I feel like I would, need to have two
I
suits
don't know what
on.
this is, but it needs stung.
Yeah.
They can feel your tension, your anxiety. If you're having even a bad day, like they will be annoyed with you.
Might not be a good day to go
Wow.
into the hive.
But they're
Yeah.
all sleeping now because it's winter, at least here in Michigan. So they're all inside their beehives, safe and warm, snuggling
Hanging out.
together.
Yeah. Sleep until
Yeah.
till it gets warm again. So yeah, you're in the cold weather. Do you do any cold weather sports activities, any kind of stuff like that?
No, not really. I honestly, all I have time for nowadays is reading. I now am watching more movies because I have Amazon Prime. So I'm
Oh,
like, yay, I'm going to watch movies.
Yeah.
So I watched Pearl Harbor last week and I did
Oh,
a review
wow.
on that. And I think I want to watch Tora Tora Tora. Everyone's telling me to watch that.
I've heard of that one.
I don't think I've heard of it at all.
It's apparently about war. I think it's about Pearl Harbor, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just recently listened to a podcast about Pearl Harbor, and I had no idea. You know, it's like I had no clue, never seen any movies or anything. I'm like, wow, that was pretty wicked. That was
Midway.
kind of a
Midway is
nasty
way, way
situation.
better than the Pearl Harbor movie.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I have to check those out.
Yeah. All right, we will. It'll be fun.
But yeah, so pretty much in the cold weather months, I stay inside. I don't like to be outside very much. So just with my reading, movies, doing my videos.
Yeah.
I also have a full-time job outside of this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not a Liberty hero like 24/7.
Do you want to say what you do? You don't have to say exactly,
Oh,
but
Yeah, I'm a social worker.
oh, okay. Oh, wow.
So I give to people and try to motivate them to change.
Yeah, that's a hard job. That's a hard job.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I have friends who
But
are
I
just,
think
yeah.
just, empowering people and
Mhm.
saying, you are free to make this choice. You can do better for your life. That's freeing for them.
Yeah.
So I am kind of spreading liberty in a way.
Yes, absolutely. Just planting that seed,
Mhm.
into people's minds. What I like to ask this, what was your first job?
Oh, my very first job, I was a camp counselor and then I was a babysitter for
Awesome.
many, many, many years.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not do camp. I hated camp, actually. If I can be honest, I don't know. It was, but you know what? It's good for kids. So if they want to go, but
Now that I'm not a kid anymore.
now that I'm not a
good
child,
for
I could have probably been a counselor later. And it would have been more
Yeah,
fun.
you'd be a fun camp counselor, I think.
Oh, thanks. I swear I won't bring any beer.
She's lying.
I'm also lying. Oh, that's great. So your sister is coming in from California to visit you. Now, is your family where you are? I mean, is this where you grew up in the Michigan area?
Oh yeah, born and raised in Michigan.
Okay.
Never lived anywhere else.
So you're used
Yeah.
to the cold. Well, I'm raised in Pennsylvania and I should be used to the cold, but I'm not. I hate it. So she's
built
flying
for it.
in, and you guys are gonna have a big, like, Christmas morning kind of thing together, big dinner, or how does that go?
Actually, so she's coming in. I have a 2-year-old niece as well. So my niece is coming and my brother-in-law, and we are Jewish. I'm not religious really, but on Christmas, usually what Jewish people do is we watch a movie and we get Chinese food.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I know the
So
Chinese
because we're
restaurant.
gonna be with a 2-year-old, so I don't know, maybe we should just rent a movie and then carry in Chinese food because I
Yeah.
don't know if a 2-year-old could sit through the movie.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh.
that's what we do.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's great. So we have never ordered Chinese food on Christmas Day. I have friends who have that's a tradition for them that they just always,
Yeah, they're open, support
they
'em.
are open, and I feel like we should do that this year because they're there. I mean, they should be making some money. So, what's your favorite dish from a Chinese restaurant?
It's so funny you asked. I actually just had Chinese tonight.
I'm
So that's
hungry
an
for
easy one.
Chinese
It's
food
been
now.
too
That
long.
it's been a long time. So.
Oh my god, it's so good. I'm a vegetarian, so I get the tofu vegetable fried rice and vegetable spring roll. And I
Oh.
get tomato juice because I do not trust the soup. Because the people at the Chinese restaurant I go to, they don't really speak English, and so whenever I'm like, do
Oh.
you have meat in the soup? And then they're always
Oh.
like, meat? No.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but like, broth?
Seriously,
Meat
yeah.
broth?
Oh yeah, yeah. What kind
Is
of?
there meat in the chicken? No.
Yeah. And I'm like, what's in your sauce? Meat in sauce?
I never thought
Because
about
they
that.
seem to think that fish is not an animal product. So they like, put a lot of fish products in their sauces. So I just give up and I just get tofu,
Yeah.
fried rice, and I just put my own sauce on there.
There's a vegetable spring or what is that? What is
Egg
this?
roll?
Egg roll? Vegetables egg roll?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yo, yeah.
'Cause I would eat that.
It just has all veggies in it. It still tastes the same as the other kind, just minus like the chicken or pork.
I'm not
or
a
whatever.
vegetarian, but for some reason I would prefer to have a vegetable egg roll. I don't know why. I'm weird like that, but
I was not always a vegetarian. I just became a vegetarian in 2010.
Okay, so how'd that happen? What prompted that in your life?
In social work school, actually in my political class, we watched Food Incorporated.
Oh,
and it scarred me for life. I was literally like this the entire time. And I felt so bad. And I actually wrote a Facebook post right after I watched the video. And I was like, I am like never eating meat again. This is it. And I never looked back.
Oh my, good for you. See,
Now, is it just because of all the factory farming and everything like that? How do you feel about like people who actually hunt and stuff where it's taken from nature?
My thoughts have evolved on this issue. So after I became a vegetarian, I started volunteering at a lot of farms.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to learn how to be like a hobby farmer. I got super close with the animals. And so I started seeing animals kind of like dogs in a way. Pigs are super, super smart. They're like as smart as a 3-year-old.
I was thinking
you
that
can have
too.
them as a pet,
And then
too.
I saw them and I'm like, don't people feed people to pigs?
What?
Yeah, pigs can eat people. Very, very hungry hogs. Yes, they have.
What?
So it's either me or
Yeah.
them. That's what I think of it as.
I love bacon though. Do you miss bacon though? I mean,
Yeah, I miss the taste of meat very much, and I eat a lot of fake meat products for that reason.
how do you supplement the bacon? Why am I so worried about that?
There's a brand called Morningstar.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
brand called it's like Gardein brand,
Yeah.
Boca, corn, QORN. It's made from like fungus. There's all sorts of fake meat products nowadays.
Okay, I bet. Yeah, I've had that.
I kind of want to
Morningstar.
try that Whopper.
Oh,
with
the Burger King.
Yeah, the Impossible Burger. The crappy thing about this is that they have a lot of like GMOs in them,
Oh,
and
yeah. It's still
if you're all
fast
up
food.
on that,
Yeah.
yeah. So you really got to watch the nutritious value of these fake
Just
meat
to
products.
yeah.
I don't know.
give
I eat cheeseburgers out of a vending machine. I'm pretty wide open with my
I think he just wants to see if it actually tastes like a.
I just want to see if it's good.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm open to say, okay, this isn't what they're trying to say it is, but is it good?
Yeah.
Regardless of what they want it to be,
Yeah, and do they?
But I was gonna say, going back to your question about if I'm okay with hunters.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I think I got off topic on that. So I respect people who kill their own, who raise and kill their own animals. If they treat them humanely, kill them humanely, all the power to you. I know hunters are very serious at what they do. They try to aim directly to kill.
Yeah, they don't want to
as soon as possible. So I have a lot of respect, and if I were to eat meat one day, I would definitely eat local, and I would know where my meat is coming from.
Yeah.
Well, that's like when we went to Mary's aunt's party and we were having something and they said, "Oh, that's fat bastard."
Oh yeah.
'Cause they
Fat
raised
bastard.
That was
that's
the
what
cow.
they named their cow. They
Yeah.
named it.
Oh.
Mhm. And I was like, damn it, I don't want to know I'm eating fat bastard. I've pet him before. I'm a city girl. I don't want to know that I have a hard time with knowing the animal. We did get a pig one year. We shared it with a friend. And she was like she would send me pictures and stuff, and she's like, here it is, and I was like, I can't look at it. Like, just don't, I can't even, I'm sorry. I can't, because then I won't be. And then we got to where they were going to process it. And,
Oh yeah.
there were all these pigs making noises, and I'm like, oh my gosh, do you hear all the pigs? And I'm like, oh wait, I know they're here for a reason, you know, but it was
They're
a
not
local
pets.
farm that had done it, you know, but I just,
Yeah.
it didn't. So I did watch Food Inc. and it was a while ago. And I'm sure of it now that if I watched it again, I would probably,
Yeah.
I would, but I don't like to cook. I don't like to cook anyway. So I would have to take charge of cooking then to make our family, you know, not have any meat and stuff, not just a big undertaking because it's just a lot.
It's
going
hard to
on.
get all your nutrients
Yeah.
if you don't eat meat. It
Yeah.
would be so much easier if I could just get some chicken and, some vegetables. Yeah.
What are things that, I mean, how do you supplement then, you know, when you.
I do a lot of dairy. A lot of dairy. So I'm not vegan.
Okay.
And even the dairy industry is, I mean, they treat their animals really crappy. So you have to try to buy local or buy organic, and they treat things more humanely.
Yeah.
But so I do lots of cheese, yogurt, milk, beans, quinoa. Let's see what else. My fake meat products, obviously, protein shakes. What else? That's pretty much most of it. Nuts, all kind of nuts.
I'm just happy that you're eating because, like,
I'd be eating a lot of beans. I think
I'd be eating a lot of beans. Yeah, I would miss bacon. I know that for sure. But also like when people are vegan, and that's their choice. That's fine. I'm not ever gonna bash anyone for the decisions that they make. But I love cheese, so I could not go without cheese and
Super
meat
white.
and bacon. Like, I would have a real. I would have a really hard time. David Andrew Gay says he has a serious question.
And also, the interesting thing is, cheese is vegetarian itself, but the thing that encases the cheese a lot of times is animal rennet. So you have to become paranoid and you have to question everyone and you have to be like, do you use vegetable rennet or animal rennet around your cheese?
rennet.
Yeah.
What is rennet? What is that?
I've just stopped asking.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's like an encasing that the cheese is in
Oh,
as it ages, I guess.
Okay.
Weird.
Oh.
is it, I hope it's not the same as a hot dog
Wow.
casing.
Wow.
I don't know. And then like
gelatin.
gelatin. Gelatin
Yeah.
is in everything. Gelatin is crushed up animal parts.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Jello. It's in most yogurts.
Oh, it's in
So it's like you
yogurt.
gotta watch for everything.
Yeah.
You basically become paranoid at the grocery store.
Yes. That would be hard. That would be really hard. I'm not ready for that yet. I wanna switch to I want to talk about guns for a minute because you
Sure.
said that you grew up in a household where it was very like your parents didn't approve of guns. I'm assuming that they didn't have any guns. They didn't want anyone
No.
having guns.
No.
Okay.
Just a baseball bat.
Okay.
That's
Now-
about it. And knives.
And now you are out there at the range, right? Shooting.
yeah,
Yes.
I do practice. Yeah.
That's great. That's wonderful. How do your parents feel about that?
My mother is still, she just shuts her eyes and looks the other way.
Okay.
She's like, I just don't want to know.
This question.
Oh.
So I respect that.
Okay. And you just don't talk to her about it then, if that's what she.
Oh, I do. I mean, I'm open about it. She wouldn't come to the range
Whoops.
with me
Yeah.
or, support that kind of thing in her home.
And what about your dad? How does he feel about it now?
Yeah, he has become pro 2A. He has.
Oh wow.
That's.
Nice.
Do you feel like you had a part in that?
No.
Okay.
I think what had a part in it was that he was robbed. His apartment was robbed many years ago.
Oh.
And so that kind of made
and
him
probably
want to
the-
protect
the-
himself in the future.
And the ensuing
Yeah.
interaction with
Yeah.
police usually isn't
Yeah.
very reassuring either.
My son asked today, "Would you call the cops if someone broke in the house?" And I said, "Well, eventually, to come take the guy away."
Right?
But the first
Right.
thing I would do is grab my gun, and
Mhm.
that's. But I'm not waiting around for them to show up, And he's like, "Yeah, I get it, Mom."
Yeah. Ain't nobody
So-
got time for that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask his question?
Well,
Because-
I see where he's coming from, but he says, What about
Exotic.
hunters that use game farms to hunt exotic game to preserve wild populations? Most game farms are saving exotic species from extinction.
So he's asking me what I think about that.
Yeah, yeah. But
Game farms
like
to hunt
I saw where
stuff.
you were coming from is you're just talking about the unethical treatment of animals in factory farming.
Right. Like, I don't care if, you killed an animal that's on your property, just kill it humanely. Just don't put it through that whole factory process, where it's just in
Yeah.
there with all the cattle and the animals are so scared and, making noises, squealing like what you heard.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But
Just treat them with dignity.
Chickens sitting on
They
top of
are
chickens.
alive.
see,
Yeah.
and I see what he's talking about. I like that kind of stuff where it's like, they'll be like endangered species, but somebody's getting paid a lot of money to basically farm these animals to have where people could come and hunt them. And otherwise,
Oh,
these
I
animals would be going extinct. But now their populations are actually growing because there's money in having them around, rather than just having a lion that comes through your village and kills your children and eats all your animals. Now you can kind of, now you want to kind of keep them safe, so this hunter's going to come over and pay you a few $1,000s so he can hunt that for you.
I've never thought about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like those people that kill animals over in Africa, like zebras,
Yeah, that kind of
giraffes,
stuff.
things like that.
Uh-huh.
That's sad, but how is it really any different than any other animal, other than there's less of a population of those animals?
Yeah.
But like I said, if they make a market of it, then there's going to be incentive to keep these animals around, where the local people will actually, help breed or whatever, just keep them safe, because now they're worth money. Now they're worth something, rather than just being a scourge to their life.
Yeah. I've
Like
not
they have
given any
no
thought to
need
that,
for
actually.
zebras or as far as they know.
Oh, but I love zebras.
But
I do. That's all. It's as a kid that was like my favorite animal. I was like, look at the
Aw.
stripe. Yeah, we had like 2 at our zoo, and I was like, they're just so cool.
are they white
'cause-
with black stripes or
Yeah,
black with
I
white
just love,
stripes?
and I felt bad because I always had
Oh.
them like up in this back area over there, but now they have like this whole thing set up, and the rhinos and all kinds of stuff nearby. So people go and see the zebras. It makes me happy. Sorry,
Oh, yes. Seth
but that was
Seth
it was
doesn't
like always.
the
always-
hunting preserves where you basically get somebody that leads you to the animal and like, there it is,
Oh,
shoot it,
yeah.
because he's a real hunter. So he's like, there's a skill involved in hunting
Yes.
something. You have to actually hunt it.
Yes.
You don't just go and shoot at it.
And that's what you should do is have to go out and hunt it if you want it. Nick's been a vegetarian for 3 years
Was
because
cool.
was a vegetarian for 3 years.
Oh,
he felt
sorry,
bad
yes,
for the
felt
animals.
bad for the animals. Yeah.
Trace
It's-
thinking about planting cows.
Do you ever get any crap for that? Like when people find out you're vegetarian and they're just like, "Oh my gosh," and like start on. I mean, I know I joke and say I love bacon, but I'm not judging you. Like I love bacon, so I eat bacon. But everyone can do whatever they
What they
want.
feel is
You
right.
know? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I treat it in a very libertarian way. I'm not going to force you, to do what I do. I would cook meat for my family. I've made dog food for my dogs that I've had before. It's just my personal choice. And when I go to have children in the future, it's definitely something I have to think about because I don't want to, limit their nutrition, obviously, as they're trying to grow. So maybe I would feed them meat,
Yeah.
But in my mouth at this very moment, I don't want, animal products.
Yeah.
So.
That's good, and I love that because you have a belief and you are following
own
through with it.
principles.
Obviously, yeah, you have your own principles, and it's been how many years now? 9 years? Did you say? Was it 2010 that you went, or when was
Yeah,
it?
2010. Yeah, so I guess 2020, will be
Yeah,
10 years.
I think it's
Yeah.
great because you're not just going with a fad. People who go with the fad and say like, well, I'm going to do this now, or I'm going to do this now, or this, and they just go with whatever's popular, But when people actually
Right.
have principles and say, this is what I stand for and I believe in, I respect that so much. So I think that's. We talked about books. We talked about your reading a lot of books and doing your reviews, which is great. Can you tell us real quick right now, just your channel that people can find? So they can, be a part of what you're doing on YouTube and Twitter.
Oh, sure. So it's youtube.com/Steffi, Steffi, Cole, Cole. And then on Twitter, I am Steffi _Cole.
Okay, good.
Yes.
That's good. And you're working on your Atlas Shrugged book
The
review
book
right now.
review, yep. And then I'm going to start reading my next book. I think I'm going to read Economics in One Lesson next. Although I already read Human Action. I feel like I should have read one before the other. But after Atlas Shrugged, you kind of want something easy.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
light read.
Sure. Nice. How do you find like the books? Are they suggested to you by maybe your viewers, or did you find a list of things and you're checking them off?
Yeah, I've asked a lot of people. I've like reached out on Twitter and said, "Hey guys, give me some recommendations." And I actually am on Goodreads, so I have goodreads.com/ I believe it's Steffi_Cole. That's my page, and you can see all the books I want to read, all the books I have read, so you can
neat.
kind of follow along. Yeah, but basically, I want to get through all the classics,
Okay.
the ones that people talk about the most.
Yes.
Where they're like, "Oh my God, this book changed my life."
Yes.
And you know what I'm finding is that all these books that like change people's lives, they're not that great. Like The Law by Bastiat, I was like, are you kidding me? This is really no big deal.
Is this because you're already there, do you think? Like maybe the people weren't there like in that liberty mindset and then they read that book and it was like, whoa, this was like their Ron Paul or something,
Could be. Or I feel like some people just like want to sound cool. So they're like, oh my God, yeah, I love this book. Even though they really haven't read much of it. Or like a lot of people who say they've read Atlas Shrugged, they'll say that they didn't read the speech in the book, which is super, super long.
I've heard
There's a
about
speech
that part, yeah.
that John Galt gives. That is the main part of the book. You are losing all of the philosophy talk if you're passing over that speech.
Yeah.
So it's like all these people who are like, oh yeah, I love the book, but I didn't read the speech. Dude, you need to reread that book. You just missed out.
Yeah. The speech I heard is long.
Yeah, I didn't get that far.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't, but I haven't even tried to read that book. Like, I was trying to read 1984 when you were trying to read Atlas Shrugged.
That's a really good book.
And I was
that
like,
book is one of my favorites.
I kept like falling, like, not that the book isn't interesting that I was falling asleep. It was just that
life.
It was just that at the end of the day, the quiet time I had, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm sitting in bed reading a book, and now I need to find a better time to read.
I can't read at night very well. It puts me to sleep. Early in the morning is good because you're like awake.
Yeah.
On airplanes is good. I cannot read in the car though.
I used to read to Dave. We used to take road trips before children, and I would read to him.
Aww.
But we were reading like Dave Barry, like funny comedy stuff.
Douglas Adams. Right? We were reading each other Hitchhiker's Guide for a while.
Hitchhiker's Guide. Yeah.
And a lot of people do audiobooks, and that's totally okay
See,
too.
we're old,
People
so that was
heard.
like pre.
Yes.
I mean, there was audiobooks, but you had to go get a tape or a CD or something.
Yeah.
And like some people are like ashamed by that. They're like, oh, I didn't put in that much effort. I just did the audiobook. Well, that's still comprehension. You're listening.
Gosh, yeah. You're listening to a book. It doesn't matter if you've read it. Yeah. I should try that. I really should. I need something I need earbud, like one earbud and something like an iPod. I don't have it, just my phone, and it's not that great. So I can blast in my ear, but I can still hear the kids being like, feed me.
Aw, see, I don't have kids. So at this point in my life, this is when I need to learn as much as I possibly can before I have that distraction.
Yeah, yeah. It is. And they're beautiful, wonderful distractions, but it's just a lot,
Yeah.
It is. Hey, Joel. Joel just showed up, so I just wanted to say hi there. So
Try to be interactive.
What kind of movies do you enjoy? Like, if you're going to go to the theater, do you go to the theater anymore? Or does anyone even go to the movie theater anymore? You said
they still go.
You would go,
Yeah.
but like what do you like? Are you action, adventure, drama, history? Like, what's your go-to movie?
Well, my taste has kind of changed. I used to be a girl who, well, I still kind of am. I'm into like Teen Mom and the reality show stuff. Married at First Sight. So I used to watch a lot of chick flicks at the movie theater and like stupid movies, comedies and stuff. But now I've kind of evolved and I only go to the movie theater if there's a really amazing movie. So like Midway, I want to go see 1917 that's coming out around Christmas.
Celeste said that too. She's very interested in seeing that. Yes, yep.
I like movies that are based on true stories or that are historical. Like, I would have liked to see the Harriet movie, Harriet Tubman.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's
So I
it's
like to see
changed.
movies that are more about history because I'm just on a learning journey. That's just all that's in my mind right now. I
Oh,
just
good.
want to learn wherever I am.
Yes. That's the season that you're in right now. That's
Yeah.
what,
Yes.
that's what
Well, I
someone
figure
would say to me, that's the season you're in
My
right now,
face.
Mary.
if I'm gonna go to a theater, I want to see some kind of big, Michael Bay. Like
Read it,
I want
it's
I want
good,
it to be
and
big and
title tones
loud,
are awesome.
because otherwise I can just watch it at home.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have enough to get through like a
Yeah.
normal movie, but I want it to be an event. Like
Yeah. I mean, we've.
Yeah, like I saw the movie It in the theaters when it had
Oh my
come out.
gosh! What?
The first one. Yeah.
Do you like scary movies? Do you like to be
Oh, I
scared?
loved it. I think Pennywise is adorable. He's so cute. His little teeth.
Oh my goodness! I have to look at him like that now because I'm scared to death to see that.
he just wants to give you a balloon.
He just, yeah. But like, if I just look at him,
You
like,
want
oh
a
my
balloon?
gosh, look at your tiny teeth. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have to take that approach now because yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
But
about.
you liked it though. You liked it though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you like other scary movies?
THX.
I don't like the movies where things will pop out at you and be like, boo,
Jump
you know?
scares.
Okay.
Yeah, because then I'll be just like sitting there the whole time,
Yeah.
like ready to be like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mary doesn't
Yeah.
like being startled. It
I
makes
don't like
her
it.
angry.
No. Yeah.
No, I
So-
cannot go to haunted houses.
I don't like them.
Can't
No.
stand people invading my space.
And then like we'll watch a scary movie, so she's being startled the whole time, so she's just grumpy afterwards. It's like-
Oh yeah.
Right.
I'm constantly startled, and I'm just like, I hate this.
I
So
can't
bad.
actually enjoy it and watch it. Maybe if the sound was turned off, I could, because then you don't have that scary music like leading up.
Oh yeah, yeah. The music really does something. A friend of mine told me a couple years ago, like turn the music off, like turn the sound down,
Oh,
and you
that is
don't
boring.
feel it's as scared.
yeah, they play
It's
with your
very
emotions.
boring. Yeah, they put it all together.
Although there is this one video that I saw a long time ago. It's like a classic. It's the grandma video. Do you guys know that one?
No.
Oh,
Or like someone's like driving down a road and they're like, "Hey, grandma! Hi, grandma!" And then all of a sudden something like, "Ah!" And then like you are not expecting
Oh
it.
yeah.
oh, I hate.
Or like
those.
something in a kitchen all of a sudden is like, "Ah!" And it like comes across your screen and you're like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah, the old
And your
school
friends
jump
would send
scares.
it to you
Yeah.
as a joke.
Yeah,
There was
Oh,
one
like-
where it was like a car commercial, and it was
like,
just a
watch
car
the
going up the
car.
street, and then just.
and it's all peaceful, and then something jumps out. Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
So you talked about doing cooking on your channel and how this is for some new folks who have come in. And you're doing like old school recipes, right? For
Mhm.
to learn about history and like we're talking like old school recipes.
Yeah, like I made Civil War mac and cheese, which
Civil
you
War
actually
mac and
boil
cheese.
noodles in milk.
What?
And then you put it on your
Yeah.
hat.
And then you
They
they
So
call it
instead of using
macaroni.
water, you use milk. And milk, I learned, boils over very easily. I had lots of accidents in
Yes.
my kitchen with
Bubbles. But that makes for better
Yes.
videos.
it. It does, you know. And I get people criticizing my cooking, you know, and they're like, "Hey, here's a tip," you know, blah blah. I'm not a cook. I
Yeah.
suck.
It's kind of the point of the thing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just having fun here.
Yes, yeah, you're not doing a
No,
This
nobody
is-
wants to see everything go perfectly.
No,
unless you are perfect, and then you're not doing.
I'm not perfect. Oh, and I also, the one thing that is perfect is I did make pineapple pizza.
Are you a fan of pineapple? Are you?
Three
Yes, okay,
incoming
yes, I am.
in 3.
There is about to be so the comment section's about to explode.
Heck
you're-
yeah.
you're okay
I am
with
team
pineapple?
pineapple pizza. Are you guys?
I am.
I'm open to it. I'm not.
Yeah.
I eat
Okay.
it. I'm not like it's the best thing.
So you're
Where's-
pineapple curious.
I am. I'll eat it once in a while.
I've
If I'm gonna,
experimented with pineapple. in
Yeah.
there.
it's not, I don't order it every time I want. Okay, so we got some.
I don't know how
Let's
Trey
see,
feels
yeah,
about it. He's just
okay.
saying it loudly.
Yes, yeah, we got love, but we also have people leaving. No, I'm joking.
No, this
Um,
person And yeah, they're like, pineapple pizza is effing amazing.
Yeah,
Heck,
it is.
Yeah, it is.
And I will eat it. I don't eat that every time I eat pizza, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
But we'll also do like a
but
buffalo ranch chicken pizza or
But
something.
I do.
You know,
I
it's
am
like-
for pineapple on pizza. And my kids are too. And we crave it sometimes where we're like, we need to have pineapple on our pizza tonight. It's been a while. And we'll eat it. And it's delicious. Yep.
They're
Mhm.
feeling those pineapple cravings.
Yes. So good. Yes.
there's Trey.
Um,
His response, re.
Aaron says that mac and cheese tastes better, 100% better if you use chicken or veggie broth. I'll have to try that. I have not
Sure
ever
it
tried that
does.
before. Yeah.
Everything tastes better with chicken broth. I must admit, it really
Yeah.
does.
I feel like any kind of broth, like, it's good.
Vegetable broth is kind of meh.
No.
I eat a fake chicken noodle soup by Amy's, and it's pretty good. It tastes
Okay.
pretty close to the real thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Amy's. Yes. She has like that. They have stuff in the like frozen, right? Amy's kitchen. Is it
Mhm.
Amy's kitchen in the frozen food
Yep,
section?
yep. They even
but-
have a restaurant in
Okay.
California.
I was
I've
gonna
been there.
say, does she have a restaurant? Okay, and you have gone.
She does.
Oh, that's so great. That's
Yep.
so great. I love it. Yep. I'm all for like I crave different things at different times, and I'm not against eating something that's gluten free. I'll eat it. I've had gluten free stuff that is actually really good.
I've accidentally eaten some
You've
fruit.
eaten gluten free stuff, and you're just like, wow, that's pretty tasty. And I'm like, it's gluten free, Dave. Oh,
I don't care.
yeah. Well, when I fed you that fake meat one time, though, you were mad.
That's violating the nap if you don't tell me.
Is it though? Is it violating the nap? I made chili once. This was a long time ago,
Yeah.
and I put in the crumbles, like the fake meat, and
Uh-huh.
he went back for seconds, and he I
As
was
I
just like,
want
oh,
to
you
do.
like that, huh? And he's like, yeah, I do, and I was like, that's fake meat. Is
So
that
violating the nap?
Is it?
Yeah, we should maybe ask the audience this. This is a
Yeah.
really good question. I think some libertarians would say yes.
I bet
I
you
think
they would.
There was a meme or something on it, and I think it would be more of a violation to give meat to people who aren't
Oh
meat
heck
eaters.
yeah! Don't
as-
give
Yeah.
meat to meat
You know,
to
give,
non-meat
like
eaters.
I think that's exactly what it was. If you
Yeah.
gave a real Whopper to a vegetarian and told them that it was the magic Whopper,
Like Allison.
as opposed to giving.
So why not the opposite?
Yeah.
You know, if you value meat that much, where you just can't stand fake meat products.
Yeah, I can see
Stephanie's
Yeah.
taking your side, Dave.
that. I don't have a side really. I'm kind of
No
wishy-washy
sides,
on
no
this.
sides. I'd like to hear it because I never, what, Stephanie, I never actually
Sean
looked at it
Hatchie.
that way. Yeah,
Sean
Sean
Hatchie.
Hatchie's here. Everyone say hi to Sean Hatchie. He has arrived. in
Hi,
the building.
Sean.
Yes, yay!
You guys have a lot of fans. This is really cool.
It's
Yeah.
exciting. It's a lot
They're
of
our
fun. They're
friends
family.
mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause-
Like
But like
When
friends
did you
that became
start
family.
this? When did you start the Liberty late night stuff?
about a year ago, a little over a year.
yeah.
But like
Wow.
we told the story. We started out on our phone, sitting on our couch in a closed group where we were just getting to know the people in the group, and everybody really seemed to enjoy it. And I have a tendency to take things too far, and here we are.
Yeah. Wow.
And now we've had like Larry Sharp and what's his
For
name?
You had Cliff
Scream.
Maloney.
Cliff
Cliff
Maloney.
Maloney.
Last
Yeah.
week that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
What's his name from Tuttle Twins?
Oh yes. Why can't I think of his name right now?
'Cause I can't
Because
think of
you
it.
can't think of his
Yeah.
name. The author of Tuttle Twins. I can.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he was
See it?
on
I
here.
have no
Yeah.
idea.
Oh my gosh,
Some
I
of
feel
our
so
bigger
bad
names.
that I can't. Why can't I think of his name?
'Cause
Because
you're in
you
my
can't-
mental
I
block.
know. Yeah, we have a mental. We share a brain, so it's really yeah.
This is so cool.
So
I think
bad.
everyone should have your kind of relationship.
Oh, thanks, thanks.
Yeah, we're unhealthily codependent.
Oh, not unhealthily.
And you're very lucky
Connor
that
Boyack,
you both
thank you,
are
Celeste.
liberty-minded people because
Yeah.
so many
Yes, thank you,
spouses
Celeste.
are on opposite
Yeah,
sides
that'd
of
be
the
rough.
spectrum, and it causes a lot of issues.
I've actually asked people like, how does that work? Like because
Yeah.
we
Oh,
both
my wife's a
started out
socialist.
like, oh my gosh, how do you coexist?
Yes,
I mean,
Yes,
I've lost
thank
a
you.
lot of friends because of my views, so I can
Yeah.
only imagine having a partner that had opposite views than
Yeah.
me.
I have to make sure I say this loud and clear. Connor Boyack.
Yes, Connor Boyack. Yes, thank you.
But if you have
Everybody said-
kids, go order
Tuttle
his
Twins,
books because
yes.
they're amazing. The Tuttle Twin books are awesome.
But I have wondered how people, we were both Republicans together.
Oh, okay.
That's so gross. I just
Yeah,
want to
we
like.
voted for McCain.
We were statists. So it was bad.
Wow,
Yep.
McCain.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Ugly.
How did
ugly.
you guys change?
Ron Paul.
Ron Paul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somehow I got Liberty Defined in my hands.
And then he started talking to me
And I'm
about
like,
it.
check,
Liberty
check,
Defined?
check, check.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's like, shouldn't we be free to just govern ourselves? And I'm like, what? What?
And I'm like, don't worry about it. You're coming with me.
And like, it just, my whole brain just went, you know, like, wait, I can choose things. I know what's best for me?
And
What
then
do you
2 months
mean?
later, we don't even need police.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wow.
Dave went to anarchy really fast.
See, for me, it was more like I almost describe it as an exorcism because I didn't want to believe it. I was too scared to like come out to my family and friends as
Yeah.
a liberty person. It was so scary.
Yes.
Yeah, we still kind of are.
Yeah.
I still am a little bit afraid.
You won't see any of our
Yeah.
real life friends in the stream. Maybe once
Yeah.
or twice somebody will
Right.
pop
Perhaps
in.
a little
but-
bit here and there, yeah.
Well, the thing I'm very thankful for is the friends I have now and my family. They are all very supportive.
That's good.
During the whole campaign, volunteering and everything, everyone they really respected me, and I was super surprised about that because during my Ron Paul days, it wasn't that way.
Really. It's
Yeah.
Well,
it's so sad to
It's
see
very like
people
trying
just
times too, because they're already in their Republican Democrat
Yeah.
battle, and then you come in and be like, "What about Ron Paul?" And they're just like, "You sit down and shut up." Like, let the
Well, I
adults
think
figure
kinda
this
like-
out.
During
like
my Ron Paul days,
did to
I was
Ron.
very argumentative, and I would like attack people, and I think that's kind of what the Ron Paul crowd did a lot, is
And
they would
you've
have
grown.
debates,
yeah,
Oh yeah,
and that
Everything's
just
a
turned
debate.
people off.
yeah. We have to be patient
Yeah,
and
have more of a teaching heart. than,
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and listen.
And you
just-
can't just post all these conspiracy theories, on your Facebook page. People are gonna be like, "What the heck is wrong with you?" You have to kind of lure them in, You have to,
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
like, "Here, look, this is interesting. Come
Yep.
a little closer,"
Like, Here's what you feel this way about that topic. Well, let's talk about something else also. Like,
That's why I use food.
That's
and I use
great.
things that interest a lot of people to kind of attract them and
Yeah.
say, "Hey, look, I'm not scary. Look,
Yeah.
I like animals. I like food. So do you."
Yeah.
And here's some knowledge nuggets.
yes, yep.
Put those in your brain hole.
Yeah, it's like, let's make mac and cheese. And by the way, did you know this about the Civil War?
yeah.
Did you know taxation is theft?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that so much.
I don't like this. As the night's going,
I-
I'm feeling myself like clog up.
Oh no, Dave might be catching the cold. Oh, 4 out of 5. It's been
That's not
4
fair
out of
because
5
I got
of
hit
us.
with that flu thing or whatever the
I
heck.
know
That was the
he
hardest.
had a flu thing last week.
I was in
so-
bed for 17 hours straight.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it only lasted like 2 days, and then I was back to 100%.
Wow.
Which was pretty sweet. But during that time, I'm just like shivering and sweating, and
Yeah, I was nervous. I don't like that. What do you?
I
do?
drink that emergency stuff.
Okay.
every
Yes.
morning.
Yep.
I don't know if it really helps, but it makes me feel like it
I-
is helping.
But I also feel like it helps the vitamin C, but the B12 in it too, like gives me some energy. If I don't feel like
Oh,
drinking
yeah.
a coffee, I'm just like, woo, emergency.
It's a placebo. I totally
yeah,
think that.
I'm okay with it. I'll pay for it. It's my choice,
The worst
right?
worst.
Amen.
That's so great. Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to make sure that you talk about all of the things, where you are, where people can find you. Do you have a
reiterate.
Patreon? How can
Oh,
we
wait,
help?
wait. Before that,
Oh, wait, Dave, yes.
something I just thought I was going through your thing. You write too?
Oh, I have written a few articles for the Libertarian Republic.
That's
like
what
when
I
I went
saw.
to the Justin Amash rally,
Uh-huh.
or his town hall. I mean, I wrote about my experiences and his dealings with China, his family's dealings, and
See,
I was
don't-
trying to say all those rumors are false.
I don't see too much of their stuff anymore, but I remember following Libertarian Republic a lot because I was following Austin. That was my guy during that election stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but writing isn't really my thing. I more so like to, I guess, be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
That's probably
And you're
What
so
I
fun.
like most.
I feel like everybody go check out her channel because you're fun, and I can't wait to watch the cooking stuff. I'm going to watch it with my kids because that can be
Aw.
a homeschool history lesson and cooking, right?
Yay!
I love it. I
And I
love it.
also have a I drew George Washington. How to draw George Washington. You can do it with your kids.
What? Oh
Yeah,
my
seriously, I did a
gosh.
drawing tutorial and it came out great, and I suck at drawing.
Oh my, that means there's hope for me. I could do it.
There is.
Like our oldest, he's good at drawing, but like
he likes a
I'm
lot
like
of
a
stuff.
stick figure, like, nah, it's all crooked and stuff. But I love what you do, and I love that everyone finds, well, not everybody, but a lot of people find where they're really good at spreading liberty,
Mhm.
and sharing and influencing people in a positive kind of way. And I really feel that with you, that you have found where you are doing that. And I'm so
Yeah,
excited to have met
I
you.
think so too. And oh, me too. I love that I've met you guys. And I think in terms of Patreon, no, I do not have a Patreon yet. For me, I just can't ask for money. Like, I feel bad and I have to bring myself to a point where I can ask people for money. So that's why I do more so affiliate marketing. Like, I have an
Okay.
Amazon storefront where if
Oh,
people, buy stuff, or I do like affiliate links. So if someone buys something from my link, I make a percentage. So it's kind of like an indirect
Yeah.
money
okay.
maker where I don't
Yeah.
have to be like,
We should
hey
look into that.
guys, do this. So yeah, I'm not a businesswoman. I'm just a horrible businesswoman, but I am super passionate and I know this is where I want my life to go. And I hope
Yeah.
one day I can do this stuff full time and I can quit my day job.
Yeah,
You
that's the
don't
dream.
feel bad about
No, because
that.
we were the same way, and then
I did.
I
I
found
was.
out that
Dave
people
just.
wanted to support us, and they were just waiting for
Yeah.
it.
Dave made
Oh,
one. I
I'm
was like,
sure they do. I
you know.
just, I feel like I'm volunteering. I'm like doing a service.
Yeah.
So I just have to get past that and be like,
Yeah.
no, we can turn this into
Yeah.
a business.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Put it out there,
But
because
it's
you know what?
also
If they want to do it, they will. If they don't, they won't. At least it's there.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
But I really feel like what you're doing is valuable to the liberty movement and to people. Like I said, I'm gonna be watching your videos with my children
Yeah.
and teaching them with you. So I am very excited. Tomorrow we're gonna be hanging out watching your YouTube channel. It's gonna be like a snow day, and we're just gonna be hanging out and watching. Yeah, and they're gonna want to cook all that stuff. So then I'm gonna have to go ahead and like be okay with everybody in the kitchen and cooking all of that stuff.
Oh, great.
But it's okay. It's good for me. I don't. It's having little helpers is fun, but also it takes like ton of extra time to do stuff. But I have to remember, like, this is them learning, and they're gonna learn how to do it, and then they can just do it on their own. So I have to get
Ryan
through
said
that.
hi,
Yeah.
so everybody says hi to
Oh,
Ryan.
hi Ryan. Hello.
Hi, Ron.
So tell us everywhere everyone can find you, so we all know and we can go to there.
All right. So I am on Facebook as Real Steffi Cole because Facebook does not allow the underscores in your name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then so Twitter, I am Steffi_Cole. Instagram, I am Steffi_Cole. YouTube, I am Steffi Cole. You could do Steffi_Cole and still get to my page on YouTube.
Okay.
I've tried this before. Because sometimes I forget my own usernames, and I'm like,
yeah, there's so many. You're just
And that's with the two F's, Steffi.
Steffi, yes. And my name is Steffi because my grandmother has called me Steffi my entire life. And so I just kind of went with it. And my niece calls me Aunt Steffi. So it's just kind of my nickname.
Yes, that's great. That's awesome.
Everybody wants you to get in the Liberty Memes community group, at least.
At least.
Oh, where is that? How do I join this?
Someone drop a link so she can see it.
The Liberty Memes group.
Yeah.
So you guys share memes in the group? Is that what you do there?
That's how we get them in. And then,
Liberty Memes started several years ago. I mean,
like 2011
or
something like that.
And they got taken down by Facebook in the Zuckening last year. In October.
Because you were collecting funds, right? Is that what you were talking about?
This was just for sharing
That
memes
was just
about
for
Hillary
sharing
Clinton.
memes, yeah. You can't post anything about Hillary eating Tide Pods because Facebook.
Oh,
is
that
against
group!
the-
I knew that group. You guys posted a lot of memes. That's right.
Yeah.
But what he did was he made a group, and now
Community group,
Now
yeah.
we're actually it's more of a charity group where we find people in need and we actually help people out and make
And there's
impact in
memes,
people's
too.
lives. And there's memes.
Yeah, and good
But it's amazing to
conversation,
see
but
what
it's-
libertarian trolls can do when when directed in the right direction. You know?
Like you said, the
That's
libertarians are the most,
And
really
they
the
are.
most helpful people, and it is so true.
So
and
charitable.
They are.
we've seen hundreds of thousands of dollars be raised for people in need, and all kinds of different situations, and it's
Yeah.
just been amazing and beautiful.
check it out.
Yeah, check it out because it's a lot of fun.
Oh, there's another Michigan social worker. Is that what it said in the chat?
John
Someone
Artman.
else?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yes,
Oh, cool.
yes.
And you know what I read in For a New Liberty? Social workers used to be libertarian when they first started out because they were all about motivating the individual, empowering them,
Yeah.
trying to make them their own person and be independent. But social workers have kind of evolved to get people on the government dollar, to sign them up for welfare.
Mhm.
So we need to bring social workers back to how they used to be and empower people to get
Yes.
off the dollar. That's where I am.
Thank you
Definitely.
so
Yeah.
much. Oh my gosh. That is so necessary for people to, like you said, you're trying to inspire people and help them understand that they can take control of their lives, that they can do this, that they need to hear that. Like, you got this. You can go and do, not, well, look at the situation. You just better sign up for welfare right now. Like, it's
Right.
Yep.
I said peak libertarianism is social work.
There you go. I couldn't do
Wow.
it. I'm so glad you guys are out there doing it, because I just get sad. Like, I can't watch the news or read the paper because I get really sad.
Well, and even all these charities we
too.
fund, a lot of times I won't even read
Yeah.
it. They'll just be like, "This is a heart-wrenching story,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Okay, here's $5-10."
Yeah. Like, I can't even. Like, it's so.
I
yeah.
can't. I've crushed down enough.
Well,
in my
I've
life.
also become very jaded too.
Mhm.
So I'm very skeptical of a lot of these, donation campaigns and stuff
Yeah.
where people are like, "Oh, please help me." And I'm
Yeah.
like,
That's
how serious are you here?
exactly.
Yeah, we've gotten pretty good at vetting them.
Yeah. Well, that's
Mhm.
a David Gay and
Yeah, he's in the
Liberty
comment
Memes.
section. He's
yeah.
admin too of Liberty Memes, and he's also the founder of the community group, and he's the one spearheading all these operations. And
But they vet the GoFundMe, so that's why I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I can give to that because I know it's not just some random crazy thing I've
Right.
seen, But that is why I think like the Liberty Memes $5 charity club is so amazing, because $5 a month, just there's like 880 members right now, right?
Yeah.
I think
yeah,
And-
we're making some impact.
there have been I
Wow.
think 10 causes posted so far since it started, and they've all
That's
gotten
huge.
fully funded. Yeah, and they take the time to like talk to these people and really make sure that it's a real deal,
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem saying like, okay, here's some money, for this,
Right,
because they
right.
actually are really in communication with them. But it's a group that you can share with anybody. It doesn't matter their political affiliation. It's just anyone who wants to help anyone. So I don't know. It's just kind of neat. I get excited, and
So glad we could do
That's-
that.
It helps
Yeah.
to build the community. It really does.
it does, yeah. And to show, like what you said, that libertarians are
Yeah.
actually generous people, or people think that maybe they're not, and it's
Yeah, we got Vermin Supreme in the community group, and he's actually a Patreon of Liberty
Really?
Memes.
yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
we
Yeah.
had him on the show, and
He was
and
here,
he's-
yeah.
he was really happy about like seeing.
Was he
libertarians.
wearing his hat? His
Oh, he
boot
wore the
hat?
boot
Yeah.
on the interview.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I'll link
I
you to
just
it.
wonder what that thing is. It a real boot
I'm pretty
that
sure.
sits on his head?
Yeah, I don't know how it stays
Huh.
up.
It's altered like so that it fits like his head and stuff. But he talked with us for like hours. He really, hi Tamina.
Oh, Taylor's here.
He
Tamina. That's a cool name.
yeah, she's part of Young Americans for Liberty. Also,
Yeah,
actually,
from Iran.
yeah.
Whoa. Young
and-
Americans for Liberty is in Iran?
No, she came
No,
here
she
and-
came
and
from
started working
yeah,
with them.
yep. She's
Oh,
in California, yeah, and she came on and was talking to us
Yeah, we got to meet her.
about. We get to just meet and talk with so many
So
people.
cool people.
This gives me hope, Stephanie. I tell you, every time we get to talk to somebody who's spreading the message of liberty in whatever way that they can or is comfortable for them, it gives me hope, because it's hard sometimes. You think like, it's going to be this way forever, but I see folks like you and Tamina and David Gay and all the people in our community group, and we've all come from somewhere and found liberty, and it gives me hope.
Yeah.
So I'm
And
sorry,
it is
I'm
very
rambling.
scary to get out there too. I mean, we are risking a lot, especially, in our personal lives, our professional lives. But at some point I just said, what the heck? I have to do it if this is what I believe in, because if everyone just keeps hiding, and they're afraid to speak up because
Yeah.
they're afraid of losing their job or something, then we'll never get the message out.
Yep. Oh man, Stephanie, that really hits a chord.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, I need to just go on I just need to tell my whole entire family, here's where I am, and then I can
At
just be
Christmas
free.
dinner,
Yeah.
you're just gonna lay it all out on the table.
Here's what I really think, you guys. Merry Christmas. Oh boy, look for an update. I'm gonna make a video. How long? Can I ask you this? How long does it take you to edit your videos? Like when you're making
That's
something,
what we're afraid
like
of, is editing. That's
I'm-
why we live stream.
we live stream because it's
Yeah.
just whatever happens. But editing, I'm like, oh,
Right.
I
Plus,
might
that's
not
our show,
ever.
is interacting with the people.
I might not ever put anything out if I have to edit it.
And for me, honestly, doing a live stream would make me way more nervous. So I prefer to
Wow.
just be alone,
Okay.
you know, in my
Yeah.
room here. So I don't have a teleprompter yet. So I
Oh.
have to basically shoot things in little segments. So
Yeah.
I like
Okay.
memorize what I'm going to say in little, you know, blurbs. And then I'll like re-record things if I mess up. So I have many different versions.
Oh,
And then I use iMovie. So I record everything on my phone, on my cell phone.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, literally. And then I use iMovie on my cell phone and I cut everything on there. I prefer it that way
Oh,
because I don't have a Mac computer. I have a PC computer.
Hmm.
So I
Same.
can't use iMovie on my PC. So this is my only choice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but it takes me, it could take me a few hours. It's been taking me longer and longer lately because I've just tried to get better and better at cutting. Like when I first started out, my videos were like, you know, 15 minutes. And now I've realized that most people have a very short attention span. So they want something less than like 5 minutes. If I see
Yes.
how long people are really watching my stuff, it's more like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So I just
Okay.
have to keep going shorter and shorter to,
Yes.
you know, make sure people watch.
And
It depends
Yeah.
on your viewers too, because there's those podcaster fans out there who want 2 hours. You know, it's like
we'll listen
Right.
to, yeah.
And I'm not that type of person. You
Yeah.
know, I don't have that time in the car because my commute is super short.
yeah, mine too.
So it's
Yeah.
like for the radio show in the morning that we all watch, you know, it's like I can only watch 15 minutes of it in the morning because then I got to go to work.
Yeah.
I can't even hear it. I just go there for the comment section. I'm
Really?
in I'm
Oh
in a
my
loud
gosh.
shop, so I just come in and talk, and I could be like saying something super inappropriate, and like heart reacting to like some horrible story that he's talking to, just because I felt like dumping hearts.
Wow. That's so funny.
Really,
Yeah.
it's my endeavor to try to get Austin on here. So it's like I
Oh.
want him to remember who I am.
Didn't he like sing happy birthday to somebody or
came in
something?
and said happy
he
birthday
said
to our
happy
friends, yeah.
birthday in the comments
Oh.
to a friend of
Oh, in the
ours,
comments.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I thought
Yep.
he was gonna come on, so I'm messaging him, I'm like, you ready to come on? And he's like, he never responded, and then he came to the comments. He's like, happy birthday, and I'm like, oh, I feel like an ass now.
Oh, you're fine.
He said he would be there, and in my mind, I'm like, oh, we're bringing him on.
Yeah,
Aw.
it's okay. It's
Yeah.
he was just somebody that we followed for a
Yeah.
while that was very interesting, and
I know.
we still find to be interesting, you know. And like we
I
said,
like his
Absolutely.
tenacity too. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people hate him because of it, because he's so like, you know, in your face and just like.
but it's
But I
something
thought
that we
I
can appreciate. Yeah.
It
Yep.
was endearing to me.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
he's so intelligent. I mean,
Yeah.
he knows so much about so many things. I only wish that I could fit that much into my brain at some point in my life.
I'm gonna start reading more books because of you, Stephanie. Because
Hey.
it doesn't matter how long it takes me to finish it.
No,
It
doesn't
just as long as I'm getting it in there.
Yep.
I really I have enjoyed talking to you. I wish we could hang out over
Yeah.
a cup of coffee. Like, it would just be
Yeah.
fun.
It would be.
You are a good person. Thank you for coming on tonight. I hope everyone goes and subscribes to your channel, hits the bell, does all the things that the YouTube requires you to do.
And while we're saying it, well, if you're on this stream on Facebook right now, if you click right here, there's like 3 little dots. And if you click those, there's an option that comes up that says turn on live notifications. If you click that, you'll be notified every time that we go live.
Yes.
And you can stop saying, oh, I missed it. I
Yeah.
forgot it was Friday. if you actually want to watch it.
Yeah.
Which my internal dialogue is saying nobody cares.
People care, baby. People care.
But
Aw,
apparently
they
they
do
do.
care.
Yeah, they're here.
Look at all these people that
They're hanging
care.
Yes, not in a cup of coffee, Sean Hatchie. You heard that wrong. I wish we could hang out in a cup of coffee. Over a cup of coffee.
Don't
Hovering
don't knock
over
Chris
it
wants
until
an
you-
after party. Andy
Yeah.
wants an after party.
Yeah, we usually do that, but I got to work in the morning.
well-
That's where it goes too far.
We can do a tiny one,
Oh.
like in the we go to Liberty Memes Patreon group and hang out in there for the folks who are patrons of Liberty Memes.
Aw,
And do
that's so sweet.
it can be a way long party.
Yeah, if I don't work
and
the
gets
next day.
pretty wild.
Yeah. Like the tequila.
Is
day.
everybody on videos in there, or just you guys, and then people
Just us
are
guys.
typing?
It's
Yeah,
the same
and
thing,
then-
but
yeah.
just
Yeah,
Just usually
it's
no-
Just the after party
even more
version.
laid back.
Yeah, if you can imagine that.
Aw.
I hope you come back and hang out with us again, Stephanie. I'm gonna check out your
Absolutely.
channel. If you see Nightmare commenting on things, that's me. That's
Oh, yeah, that's our
me.
YouTube that she
Mary,
does.
okay.
Yeah. But we're gonna check it out, and we're gonna also link people and to all of the things that you said. Keep doing what you're doing, please. Don't stop.
I will. I will.
Promise. Promise.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
pretty much live and breathe this stuff when I'm not at work. It's
Okay.
almost like doing homework every night.
Oh, that's so great.
And
very
when you're
worth
ready,
it.
start that Patreon because
Yeah,
that's how you can get
start
like,
your Patreon,
better
girl.
stuff to make better.
Maybe in the
Do
new
it.
year.
content.
That'll
Do
be
it.
my New Year's
Make that
resolution.
your
I
New
will
Year's
start
resolution.
a Patreon page
There you go. There you
January
go.
1st.
Thank
For
you
tax
so
season,
much.
right?
Yeah.
That's the
The new
perfect
tax
time
season.
to start.
Yeah.
That's
Now
the
I have to
perfect
figure
time
out
to
like because
start.
we bought a new computer, the new green screen,
Yeah, yeah.
all these
It's
deductions.
We'll get an accountant person to do all that kind of stuff. All right. Thank you, Stephanie. You have a wonderful
you.
evening. This was so
Bye.
fun. Bye.
Have a good night
Thank you.
and feel better.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you both of everybody, all
Both
5
of
of
you.
us in the house.
See ya.
I feel like I'm feeling better, and Dave's
not
feeling
work?
kind
There
of like he's getting congested. Like I've given Dave my congestion. Not cool, Mary. I'm so sorry.
No, it was worth it.
Like, giving you my
Yeah.
oh, thanks, Maria. Someday, Maria, I'm gonna surprise all of you guys. I'm gonna be there at.
You'd have to get up when I get ready for work. Maybe make me a lunch, some breakfast, get my coffee ready,
Yeah.
and then you could read a little bit,
Yes.
and then what is it? 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
You have your phone in front of you and you wait for the notification to pop up,
It pops up because.
and then you pop it up and click it, and then hit first real quick.
And just. Okay. All right. I'm ready.
It's fun.
Once
and then
this
you're
head
like,
cold
oh, I'm at work. I have to go do work
goes
now.
away, and then I'll just have it play, and the kids will come down and be like, "Why are you awake already?"
And it is. It's a morning show, so it's good to watch.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
What show am I talking about? Let me. get
Oh
the
no! What? I've
What?
given Dave my congestion.
right-
Who's
Liberty
on
Late-
there? Who's commenting his Liberty Late Night?
He did a hijack.
Oh my gosh! Look at Dan's back. He's at Luda Christmas.
Oh,
Luda
yeah.
Christmas. Luda Christmas.
We should bring Luda Christmas
Dan.
on here.
Dan had a couple too many drinks for me. I'm just joking.
I can't do it
I hope
here.
you're eating a lot of good food though too. I'm assuming there's food, not just alcohols. I mean, because that's
I'm
okay
sure there is.
too.
It's
But
Luda Christmas.
yeah. Oh man, I super badly want to go hang out at the Warner house because like it'd be so much fun.
It's KWOF's morning show.
Make me lunch breakfast and get my coffee ready.
Yeah, just a couple things.
Yeah,
Good night, Maria. Thanks for
Good night,
stopping
Maria.
in.
Thank
that was
you for
fun.
hanging
I'll see you in
out.
the morning.
No, it's tomorrow Saturday, baby.
Oh,
There's
this
no
show's
show.
not gonna be on.
See
I'll
you
be at
Monday.
work anyways.
Yeah, but he'll be at work.
Let me see.
Be at work.
What is it? KW.
Ooh, delicious beers in your tummy. What kind of delicious beers? I'm having my fave beer ever. This is my favorite beer by Southern Tier Live. It's live session, whatever, but it doesn't matter. It's my favorite beer anymore. I mean, I loved regular live, but they made it a session, and I don't know if that matters. But at first I thought it tasted different. Now I'm just like, it's still the best. Yeah, Luda, right?
Luda.
Juan feels fucking amazing.
Nice.
Trey says, thanks, Mexico. I'm not sure why. Andy is
Why can't I
promoting the
get that tag?
drinking of beers here for me.
Oh, we should drink more. I only drank 3 beers. Holy cow.
I'm on my 4th. Nope. Yep, 4th.
Sure.
So go me. My favorite beer ever is.
I'm gonna get this.
No.
I'm gonna get this damn link.
Someday, Sean. It probably should be. And
How do I get the damn link?
Is Ashley here?
Oh, here we go. I can just copy that.
I saw somebody say Ashley. Yeah.
Ashley who?
Ashley Wubb. Are you joking?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. You know.
Will be-
My
there we
screwdriver
go.
is because I have a cold.
That's where. That's
Oh
where
yeah,
I'm at
drink
every-
up that
every
orange
weekday
juice.
morning.
Yeah. Tomorrow's. I
Oh,
love.
hi, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. Hi.
We just had a guest on.
Yeah.
She went that night.
So, we're gonna go to LMPM and have a little
Oh, we are. Yeah, that's
after
fine.
party, like just tiny after party. Dave
Are
has
we
to
going?
work
Are we
tomorrow,
going to that party tomorrow?
but, no, we can't because I have a cold. David's sneezing.
Okay.
Chris is coughing.
I just
Jane's.
wanted to know.
No, I'm so sad, guys. Listen,
Okay, then screw it. Then all I have to do is survive through work tomorrow.
I'm so sad. Can I just tell you this?
Get a
Our friends
one-day
are having a cookie party,
Cookie and cocoa, right?
cookie and cocktails.
Cocktails. That sounds
appetizers.
so much better.
Yeah, I know,
Because
right?
I was telling people I'm going to a cookie and cocoa party or something, but I was told there'd be alcohol. But yeah, that
Yeah, no, cookie and
okay.
cocktails.
hold the
You're gonna
cookies.
say your medical babe. So they're bringing in all these cookies, and you can decorate them, take them home, whatever you want to do. There's going to be appetizers, cocktails, bunch of fun. It's for everybody, family. But we're fucking sick, and I'm not going to take it over there to her. She's pregnant. I'm not going to be like, hey,
I forgot
you know?
about the blind cat.
And have my kids coughing all over her kids. You know, I can't do that. I'd be pissed if someone came over with their
That's
kids
true.
like
yeah.
hacking all over.
Jane's got that
Yeah.
wet cough.
I'm sneezing like a mother, you know,
I wanna
like
drop a
which I'm
U-Haul.
shocked that I'm not down here sneezing. Why am I not down here? It's the beer. Upstairs.
You weren't sick at all. You just didn't have enough beer.
Yeah.
It's
like
that
that
whole
episode
Always
of
Sunny.
Always
You're
Sunny.
going through withdrawal.
Yeah.
Did you
That's
guys
it.
see that one? It
I
was
love
like a
cookies.
zombie episode, and everybody thought everybody was becoming
They were
zombies.
they
but
like
it turns
locked
out
each other in the bathroom because they're like, you're like, you need to be quarantined. Hi, David. You need to be quarantined. But then they realized the thing was that they just stopped having alcohol.
Yeah, they were going through withdrawal.
Yeah.
And
So-
then one guy was fine because he was drinking something out of like a cleaning bottle underneath the sink, but it was alcohol that he had hidden there or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Charlie or whatever, and he's drinking out of this like bleach bottle that's full of like liquor.
Liquor, yeah.
I love that show.
I don't think there's medical cocaine yet, David.
You know there's an AR-15 on your passenger seat? Oh, it's medicinal.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. There are times where I'm just like, man, I don't feel like drinking coffee, but I really want that energy.
Yeah.
But
So I said we need something in between cocaine
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
coffee.
But that's where I feel like I could drink an emergency, you know, because it's got that.
Oh,
B12,
that's
you know?
probably
Oh,
the
gosh, I
thing
have to
that's in
sneeze.
between, right? There's your sneeze. That's what you're looking for.
Oh
Bless you.
gosh, I didn't know I had to pee until now. I've had 3 kids, so you know, my bladder wasn't reacting until I sneezed. Oh my goodness! Time to go to LMPM, everyone. Thank you, Celeste. By the way,
Are we bouncing?
yeah, LMPM. What do you want to say? 5-10 minutes? It's 11:25
Yeah,
right
Max.
now.
I'll start working on it right away.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go use the actual restroom upstairs. No, no fever, chills, muscle aches, none of that kind of stuff. No. Thanks, Joel. Just trying to keep it real, you know.
That's what we do.
Just it's all up here. It's all up here.
It's all in your head. That's what it is.
I'm sorry to Dadman because I feel like his family has got all that going on. And I'm very sorry, and I'm praying for you because that's rough. Yep. Okay, guys, come visit us. So, oh yeah, Joel, help you pack tomorrow. I'd help you move.
What?
I would come help you move.
Why are we
Yeah.
moving?
8 minutes. That's a good halfway point there,
Yeah.
Seth. Yeah. All right.
split the
8
difference.
minutes. Split the difference. All right.
Night night, guys.
Love you.
I don't like your T-Series. Nothing personal, kid. but I must go all out. Just this once. Bob's or Vagana, whichever will it be. Set the fuck down, T-Series, I'm here to spill the real tea. You tryna dethrone me from spot on number one, but you India, you lose, so best think you haven't won. When I'm through with you, we're gonna be completely fucking done, cause we only just begun. I review you, zero vibe is gone. So come on, T-Series, looking hungry for some drama. Here, let me serve you bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just crying for their mama. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series just wet themselves in their pajamas. So who the hell is Bob and why you wanna kiss him? Ew. I'm a blue-eyed white dragon while you're just dark magician. Ooh. You got a fifth of the population in your nation, but I got 90 rolls of worlds to hold your defecation. Oops, multipatlo, what the fuck is that even supposed to mean? Your language sounds like it come from a mumble rap community. No papa, yes papa, Johnny. Now download the sugar and let's throw this fucking party with some bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just crying for their mama. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just wet in their pajama. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. You got a population of 1.32 billion, but most your videos can't seem to hit even a million. Subart!
Magic potty baby, your bottle's all done. It's potty training time, will be so much fun. I help you with your training dance, you make me so proud. Your potty feels like magic, then it flushes out loud.
It's fun to help Magic Potty Baby learn to use her potty. Flush and you're ready for next time.
Magic potty baby, I'm so glad that you're mine.
Magic Potty Baby and her Magic Potty. No water, no mess. Batteries not included.